Okay, we're going to talk about team breakouts. There's kind of two parts. There'll be two videos that we kind of have for this. The first one will be kind of team breakouts habits, so how we leverage our team and the different options we have. And then we'll do a second video that explains kind of individual solutions for breakouts. And we'll kind of go through what those are in that video. So this video focuses more on team concepts for breakout, which in theory includes all our players, and every player kind of has a role in these team breakouts. So first scenario, which is a typical scenario, is the puck's in the corner and the defenseman, and this side is the lefty. They are skating back to retrieve that puck. So as they are skating back to retrieve that puck, there's kind of some key things that they need to do. One, they need to do their shoulder scans. So when they're shoulder scanning, they're kind of doing both sides of the ice to check where they have pressure. So our forecheckers on the other team coming in fast, where are their teammates? Do they have support? Is this defenseman getting back to support them? Do they have a strong center or back checking forward that's coming back through the middle? Again, they're trying to gather all that information to make a decision on what their best play is. And then as they go and get this puck, they want to stay straight with the puck to not give the other team a tip as to what they're doing with it. So if they take a wide angle, if they take this wide, huge angle going like this, that's very easy for the other team to determine which way they're going. They're obviously going behind the net, unless they're going to do something elusive and spin or reverse or something. But ideally, you want to take a straight line and then make your decision kind of closer to the puck. So this D skating in. And then once they get that puck, there's kind of some key things that they can do. One, they can obviously reverse, they can wheel, but ideally as a team, we always want to try to get the puck to the weak side of the ice in the D zone. So the reason we want to do that is most teams will forecheck hard with two players and they'll keep their F3 high. We want to get the puck to the weak side where there's less pressure. So in most of all situations, we're going to work really hard at making that pass to the weak side of the ice. And even if that defenseman is coming back to get that puck, they need to anticipate this and read this and get to that puck quick. But even if they're not there right away, they know that if we're building this habit to get the puck to the weak side, that they'll be there for that puck and that pass every time. The goalie also has a really important role when this defenseman's coming back to get the puck. They're technically great eyes up the ice, so they can see if there's pressure. So if there's pressure, they should be letting that defenseman know that they got to hurry by telling them, hey, hurry, hurry, hurry. If they see that the defenseman on the other side is open, they can also encourage them to pass to that player by communicating with them. So it can be either weak side pass, or they can use different words to kind of communicate. They can even say the person's name. So say the person's name is Isabel, they can say Isabel's open, so they can make that pass from D to D. The other important key element is as we're going back to get these pucks, it's really important, and there's a whole video on back checking that explains this, but it's really important that all our forwards, who are always going to back check to our 5-card setup, what we call 5-card setup, or at least they're back checking to the house, they're anticipating and reading this. Where this breaks down a lot is when these forwards take a bad route back. So they'll take a route where they come way over here to the wall and they're standing here, and then we turn the puck over in the corner and no one's protecting the house. So it's really important that our forwards are always back checking to the middle of the ice, getting back to that house. Once this puck or this defenseman's made a decision on what they're doing with that, so they have control, and the wingers or the center see this, then they react to that option. So in this instance, the puck's going to go D to D. And at that point, the center, who's always going to stay kind of behind or parallel to the puck, they're going to make that curl over. And again, they're going to become an option for that defenseman to pass to. So they're curling. Some coaches will make you kind of curl around the dots. That's a good rule of thumb. And then as this defenseman's kind of carrying the puck up, that's an option. So that is actually called a center breakout. So this D may get the puck farther down the corner, and from this angle, they can make a pass. That D cannot make that pass if they're here, because that it will just either be blown up through the middle or there'll be pressure on them. So that if they are going to do a center breakout, they kind of have to get more to the corner, and then that defenseman can kind of make that pass up to the middle. So that's the first option for that defenseman, is a center breakout. Okay. The other option is, as this winger here, or forwards coming back. Oh, I'll change this. Skating. As they're curling back in, what they want to do is same thing. They want to take a route where they curl under and they go here. But they don't start this curl until they know that their defenseman gets the puck. So if we're reading a D-to-D pass here and this winger right here comes in, they're going to always come back to the middle of the ice, 5 center. They have to time this. So as that pass is coming through, they're going to curl around and they're going to end up kind of right around here for a pass from that defenseman. So again, as this defenseman gathers this puck, now they have a pass up the wall to that winger. Okay, and the same thing goes as on this example, we're going to go in D to D. Let me delete all these. The puck is now in the corner, and this winger's here. Center's right about here. This left winger is actually kind of reading and anticipating as well. So they came in through here. They see that the pass came in through their D. They're kind of cutting around. And then what they want to do is, as soon as that pass is made, they want to start moving up the ice. But they're not leaving the zone until that puck leaves the zone. Because if you look at this, they're actually kind of the last line of defense. So if there is a turnover here, or the defenseman pinches, or there's pressure here and we don't have time to get the puck out, and this winger is already up here, that leaves the middle of the ice open. So again, it's really important that we all come back through the middle of the ice. We're staying low to the puck, and we're helping our teammates with the breakout options. So these are the core defensive breakout options that we want to activate against. So the first one is, obviously, we want to get the puck from the strong side of the ice to the weak side. The second is that defenseman can make some team options, which is strong side winger pass, or they can even do the center breakout. And then the next video will go through kind of other options for the defenseman to elude their defenders. So they can actually wheel with the puck, meaning they can skate with the puck. So if there's no passing option, they can use their speed and carry the puck out. Obviously, they want to stay out of the house and go wide. They can reverse with the puck and go up the opposite side. So say there is lots of pressure, they can reverse. That defenseman can also stop behind the net and pause. Or they can also, obviously, pin the puck, which is a situation that happens quite a bit in games. Say we're protecting leads late at a game, or even we've been out there for a long time and we need to get a line change. Pinning the puck is always an option that allows us to kind of get the referee to blow the whistle, regroup, get a line change, and then move forward. So as we go through these options, we'll show another video that kind of walks through how to elude those forecheckers.